Hello and welcome to Universal Love Law. Today I'm going to be discussing the positive traits of all signs. I'm on Capricorn and I want to just give the disclaimer first and foremost that I did do the negative traits, and like I told everyone, all these traits, none of these traits may apply. It's all based on the individual person. So some people may take on those negative traits, and the same thing applies with the positive. Some of these traits are positive traits that one has to learn how to balance, because even positive utilized in excess or utilized with the negative intent will be negative. Okay, so like you may be having this great quality, but if the intention behind it is not right, then it won't be right. And or if um or if you overly indulge in the positive, it can become negative because it's no balance, and everything needs balance for it to be its positive in its totality or negative in its totality, if that makes sense. So let's jump on into the Capricorn energy. Capricorn is the cardinal earth. Sorry. So the cardinal earth is the ability to initiate and create a way of building structure, building order, and creating success for oneself in their life, organizing their life. So these people initiate a way to do it. These people have the mastermind ideas into creating this form of stability for themselves. When I say initiate, that means these thoughts and ideas come to them and how they can create stability and practicality in their life. And they also observe from others. So they may take on traits of positive people around them. And that's another thing with the positive. It depends on the experiences and the role models that we have. The experiences that teach us to tap into our positive. It's like, okay, this happened. How am I going to handle it? How is my reaction? So usually the Capricorn energy is going to be very down to earth and grounded when it takes an approach to anything. The Capricorn energy will make decisions based on logical sense, common sense, maturity. So these people, they prefer to make decisions that are beneficial and helpful for them in the long run. They're very calculated, so they don't make decisions out of haste. They need time to think, and if they have a gift of instant, solution or instant problem solving skills, then they'll be great bosses, great leaders in that sense. Another thing is, like other signs, they're very dependable. Like most earth signs, they're very dependable. So these people are dependable due to their work ethics and their consistency with whatever it is that they're into. They're no nonsense. They're that sternness that they possess gives face of a very stable person. So people like to be around stable people. They want that rock that they can hold on to, and that's what the Capricorn is. So they like to do things with order. They don't like things in chaos. They sit back and observe that. And they usually like to bring order to chaotic experiences or situations. But these people are very routine based and very focused. So these people, they like to operate on things that feel familiar and things that are consistent and things that are maybe changing over time, but it depends on how it's changing. Like instant change or just jobs that are just always fluctuating in the way that it operates, that's not comfortable for the Capricorn energy. But it really depends on the placement that one has in their chart, their Capricorn placement, the aspects to their placement, and what houses Capricorn planet in. So that all depends, but ultimately they prefer structure, order, and consistency. Routines that are familiar. And so these are very positive because it can help them to achieve and attract success. They're very disciplined on themselves. So all of these qualities about what they like and what they appreciate builds character to where they're able to exceed and excel in this earth world, in this world of hustle and bustle, work, putting hours in to see the results, putting time and patience into your work to see those results. In this materialistic world, the Capricorn energy, it will excel here because that's the way the Capricorn operates. It operates on hard work, results, and payoff. So these people can attract success. They can attract a lot of wealth as well. And they can attract very stable lifestyles where there's not a lot of chaotic problems happening. And if it is a lot, they may be operating from a negative. So that's, you want to look at the negative trait. So these people are very goal orientated. They can set their goals and go after them, not getting distracted by people, places, things. They're very cautious when they make decisions, when they make purchases, when they do anything. They're very careful, right? They're very ambitious. So they usually strive for things that are very big for them, right? And they stop at nothing to achieve. And that is very inspirational to people. People might admire the success that a Capricorn person achieves, but they don't really understand the discipline that goes into it, or the hard work that they put in it, the blood, sweat, and tears. They may not see that part. These people can work super hard, but they can also overwork themselves as well. And so they can be very conservative, right? Sophisticated people, holding themselves to a high standard, and having high self-esteem. Confident, okay? Confident leaders, like the boss. These people are very responsible, and usually they have to be responsible, and they like that. Usually they want to be responsible at a young age as well. They like to put these burdens on themselves so that they can feel this rooted energy in getting things done. They like to feel the feeling of, I have to do this versus I want to do this. It's a different type of stimulation for the Capricorn people. It can bring forth depression too, but it all depends on the channeling of it, right? You doing it in negative, or you doing it in a positive? Are you putting this discipline on yourself to get positive reward, positive outcome because you want to do things nice for yourself, that self-care part? Or are you doing it for power and control so people can respect you? It deals with, so it's like you could be doing all of this for the respect and for the power overall, or you could be doing it for the success that it creates for you, to where you can care for yourself and care for your loved ones and have that sense of responsibility, appreciating the responsibility aspect. These people are very loyal, and they can be detached in their relationship, but they could also show their love in a different way. Whereas the opposite, Cancer, wants to show their love physically by doing something. The Capricorn energy, they'll show their love in a different way. Not like doing something for you. And if it is doing something for you, it's dealing with something like, I bought this for you here. Or like, whereas, Cancers can whip up a good meal, or Cancer could pick some flowers, or just do something sweet with little to nothing. Whereas the Capricorn is they'll work for you. They'll show you that they care in a different way. They'll show you by overworking hard and taking you on a trip. They're detached though, so they don't deal so much with the emotions of things. They're self-starters, so they can, once they have an idea of how to do something, they'll go after it, and they don't need a lot of input, or unless you're helping or adding, they don't need to be controlled, because Capricorn people do not like to be controlled. Even if they are working under someone, like they have a boss, just don't be telling them this is what you need to do. Like, respect me, because I'm gonna do my part, I'm gonna do my job, but respect me. These people do really do their job. They usually, the more positive ones, they're not lazy at all. So these people in love have a very traditional union. Like, they play their role, masculine and feminine, those male roles, those female roles, in the home and in the union. Usually that's how it is with the Capricorn energy. Even if the female Capricorn is the worker, like, she'll play her role. She'll be that working mom or that working wife. And she'll be getting the bills paid. And that will really be their mindset. More positive ones, right? More positive males, they'll be the working male, holding down the fort. Stuff like that, right? So these people are very dedicated to their family. Everything they do it for their family, like other signs, right? But they do it for their legacy as well. So they want to leave behind their reputation or air, or understanding and knowing that grandpa was successful, or grandma was about her money. Like, she did not play. She was stern. Like, they embody what they want people to, how they want people to respect them. They're big on respect too. So these people, they're very hardworking. I believe I said that. Very independent. So they like to take care of themselves and the ones that they love. They prefer not to be taken care of and having like nothing to do. They prefer to feel like they're being proactive. And they can also endure experiences for the long haul, like the Scorpio energy. They can literally have their mindset, okay, I'm gonna go to school for 8 years, or I'm gonna go to school for 10 years, and then I'm gonna do this. They think for the long term, but they also think from a place of responsibility. If they know that this job that they want, this career that they want, requires a lot of time put in, they're willing and ready to do it. These people are able to endure things for the long haul, so that they can reap the benefits. And they know there's always going to be a payout at the end. They know with hard work comes a great reward. They are understanding of that principle. So thank you for listening. I hope you found some information out to be true for you. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and peace.